good to go. We're going to go ahead and open the computer up.
Welcome everybody to the game today between the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes and your Mount Zion Lady Braves. The starting lineup today for your Mount Zion Lady Braves, we're going to have Ella Fink on the mound. And catching for her will be number 8, Ellie Green. At first base, we're going to have Chloe Williams. Second base is Savannah Byler. Third base, Avalon Ethel. Shortstop, Addie Rotz. In left field, Molly Doolin. In center field, Anna Canamaru. And in right field, Rachel Besser. For the Wooden Shoes, on the mound today, you're going to have Alyssa Tipton. Her battery mate behind the plate will be Chloe Haney. Mount Zion Lady Braves come into today's action 1-1.
Okay. Alrighty then.
As the pitcher finishes up the warm-ups, throw down to second, and umpires have called play ball. So leading off for the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes, the shortstop, number 3, Jersey Gaddis.
Leading off the top of the first inning for Teutopolis, shortstop number 3, Jersey Gaddis.
Right-handed hitting shortstop. Comes into the plate. We got Ella Fink on the mound. Ella throws has a pretty strong fastball. We'll see if Teutopolis can catch up to it today. We got a foul straight back for strike 1. Steps back in the box. Third baseman's Avalon Ethel still playing deep, not really expecting a bunt here. We have a swing and a miss on a strike just up out of the zone. It makes it 0-2. We got a called strike 3, upper outside corner for the first down of the ball game.
Now coming to the plate to catcher number 25, Chloe Haney.
Now batting is the catcher number 25, Chloe Haney. Also bats the right-hand side of the box. We got a ball low and inside. Braves defense is still staying back, not expecting a bunt in this situation. Pitcher has their sign. We got a fastball up and outside on the zone for ball 2. That brings the count to 2-0 on Chloe Haney. Outfield's playing, I would consider, fairly shallow. We got a ball low and in. Brings the count 3-0. And there's the pitch. We have a foul ball off to the right side, out into the parking lot. Makes it 3-1. We got ball 4, low and in. Gives them their first base runner. We had a courtesy runner come in for the catcher. We got a high and outside pitch, allows the runner to go to second. The so now they got a runner at second base. It's a 1 ball, no strikes with 1 out. We got another ball high, down the middle, but high. All right, pitcher gets her sign here. Looks to find the zone. We got a ball up, 3-0. We got a strike on the outside corner. Brings the count 3-1. Still got a runner at second base. Number 25, Chloe Haney. We got ball 4 low. We got runners at first and second with 1 out. Back-to-back walks for the Wooden Shoes. This brings up the second baseman, number 10, Kaylee Zaruzin. She shows bunt. We got a foul ball straight back on the bunt. They're looking to play a little small ball to advance the runners. It's 0-1 to the batter. Third baseman's moved up, ready for the bunt. We got a ball down low off the catcher's shin guard, bounces back into play. Both runners advance. Makes it 1-1. Ball was low and inside, went off the catcher's shin guard and bounced back out into the field play, allowing the runners to advance. We got a foul ball off to the right side. Brings the count even, or actually brings the count to 1-2. Here's the pitch. Got a ball outside, just on the chalk of the left-handed batter's box. So far, all 4 batters for T-Town have been right-handed hitters. Counts even, 2-2. We got a ball low and in, gets away. The run's going to score. So that makes the count full. Three-two pitch, payoff pitch here. Oh, we got a ball, hits the batter, way inside. Then we got runners at first and third. Brings up the left fielder, number 6, Olivia Wormert. Also bats on the right-hand side of the plate. So we got the first batter on a strikeout. And then we've had 2 walks and a hit batsman. A couple wild pitches has allowed the 1 run to score. Getting set up here for the pitch. And we got a strike, makes it 1-1. We got a ball down. Makes it 2-1. Outfielders are still fairly shallow, looking to possibly cut the runner down the plate on a shallow fly ball. We got a foul ball off the right side. Evens the count, 2-2. All right, here's the pitch from Ella. We got a ball low. Good stop by the catcher. Ball skipped a couple foot in front of the plate. So now we're at 3-2. Counts full. Runners on first and third. We got strike three looking right down the middle.
Now batting the pitcher, number 12, Alyssa Tipton.
So now batting the pitcher, number 12, Alyssa Tipton. She bats from the left-hand side of the plate. First left-handed batter of the day for the Wooden Shoes. We got a ball outside. Runner is not going. I would have thought that she would have tried to take second base already, but she has not. We have strike on the outside corner. Swing. Batter swings and misses.
I don't know, does Northern's compliance department, like, do they work with them on that to figure all that out?
There comes the pitch. 1-1 pitch. Got a ball outside, low and out. It's a 2-1 count. And we got the pitch. A pitch outside, of swing and a miss on the outside corner. We got the count as 2-2 with 2 outs in the top of the first inning. And there's the pitch. Oh, ball outside. Ella thought it was a strike. That makes it a full count. 3-2. Only matters what the umpire thinks. Here comes the pitch. Ball 4, low and outside. That loads the bases.
Now coming to the plate, the right fielder, number 5, C.J. Apke.
Number 5, the right fielder, C.J. Apke, is at the plate. They're going to bring in a courtesy runner for the pitcher. Looks like 27, Carly Boris. So we got bases loaded, 2 outs, top of the first inning, 1-0. All right, Ellis sets in. She's ready to pitch. Batter's in the box, right-handed batter. We got a strike right down the middle. Makes it no balls, 1 strike. Ella's ready to pitch. Rocks back, fires. Ooh, yep. Call just on the outside corner. Makes it 0-2. Took him a little while to make up his mind on that one, but called it in favor for the pitcher. It looked pretty good from here. Here's the pitch. Foul tip straight back. Stays alive. It's 0-2, 2 outs. Bases loaded. 1 run is in. Here's the pitch. We got strike 3 swinging. So the Braves get out of that jam with only giving up 1 run. So we go to the bottom of the first inning. We'll be back after this short break. right, the pitcher just finished her warm-ups. Had to throw down the second. Alyssa Tipton is pitching from the mound. Looks to be a right-handed pitcher. Now batting for Mount Zion is a pitcher, number 5, Ella Fink. Ella bats from the left side of the plate. We'll run through this pitch as a slapper traditionally does to try to drive some action, look at some small ball options. First pitch is outside for a ball. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. High and outside. So far, they've both been real wide. So here comes the pitch. Ball up and in. All right, 3-0 pitch. Well, it'll be taking. Or does he get the green light? She was taken all the way, and that ball was way outside. Leadoff runners on. And that can usually spell trouble for opposing pitcher with the speed that this lineup has. They'll look to steal. They'll look to play small ball, get runners moving. Doing what they can to try to win the inning. Here's the pitch. Runners off. Pitches up out. Nope. Puts the brakes on. There you go. Starting off the game with 5 straight balls. Infield looks as up, expecting bunt potentially. Runner goes. Pitch up and out. In safe second easily. Well, now it's 2-0. Runner at second. Addie Rotz digs in. Ball outside. 3-0 on Addie Rotz, the Mount Zion shortstop. Addie's digs in, ready to go. Here's the pitch. Around the middle for a strike. She was taken all the way on that one. Making the pitcher throw a strike after 7 straight balls. It's a good approach. Ella's getting a big lead at second because the infield shifted over and no one's holding her on. Pitch is outside. We got the first 2 runners on. That brings up, Chloe Williams with an RBI opportunity here. Chloe digs in, waiting for the pitcher to get on the mound. Tipton prepared. She throws. Oh, ball inside, but Mutzik got the inside corner. Called it a strike. So makes it 0-1 on Chloe. Here's the pitch. Fouled straight back from Chloe. Makes it 0-2. It's a 0-2 on Chloe. Got Ella Fink at first. Addie Rotz at first. We got ball 1. Ella's still getting a real big lead off of second base. With the infield shifted over towards third. Second base was more, towards first. That leaves wide open middle of the infield and really no one to keep her close to the bag. So she's going to continue to get that big lead. We got a ball inside. The outfield's playing pretty much normal depth. Chloe gets a hold of one. She could easily get one over their head into the gap. pitch up and away, but she swings and misses for a strikeout. First down of the inning.
Now coming to the plate, center fielder number 7.
That brings up number 7, the center fielder, Anna Maru. Another slapper that bats from the left side of the plate. We'll be looking to put the ball in play. Always a threat to lay down a bunt. Infield's expecting it. But she can also drive the ball over your head if you get in too far. So she fouled that off down third base side, hit the on deck batter Avalon Ethel in the leg. So you gotta always be head on a swivel, they say. Well, we got a bunt. Bunt goes foul. Makes it 0-2. Good idea there. All right, it's 0-2. Anna digs in. Gotta protect the plate now. Here comes the pitch. It's way outside. Anna holds off. Makes it 1-2. Still got Ella Fink, the leadoff batter at second base. Addie Rotz at first. Infield still shifted way over on the left side. Looking for a slap that way, allowing Ella to get a really big lead. That's a ball outside. A lot of pitches here in this inning for both sides. They're working deep into counts. Anna Maru, she's ready. Pitcher looking outside. Ball up and out. She's worked this count back to 3-2 from 0-2. We'll make this pitcher work. Here's the payoff pitch. Foul ball. Out of play. Off the roof of the dugout. Keeps it 3-2. Way to fight off a borderline pitch. Too close to take with 2 strikes. Foul it off. Live for another day. All right. Anna steps in. Pitcher gets her sign. Catcher's down. And pitch. Ball up. Loads the bases. Very good at bat from Anna to take that 0-2 count and work it to a walk, fighting off a couple tough pitches. We got Avalon Ethel, the third baseman for Mount Zion. Bats from the right side of the plate. A lot of pressure now on the defense to make something happen. Got a lot of speed on the base pass, so got to be real crisp with the ball. We'll see if they play in. It looks like first, third, and short are playing in to cut the run at the plate. Second baseman is playing back at normal depth. Ball high and outside. No, oh, she got in. Catcher couldn't handle it. If the catcher gets that clean off the screen, they probably have her out easy at home, but she couldn't pick it up, which then that little extra bobble gave Ella more than enough time to slide home safely.
Once I got the new laptop and got the iTunes downloaded and everything, it was pretty simple to go back in and figure it out.
Here we go. Oh, we got a timeout. We got 1-0 to Avalon. We got Anna Maru now at second base. Addie Rotz moved to third on that pass ball. Makes it 1-1. That ball was up and in for ball 2. We got 1 out in the bottom of the first, a 1-1 game. The T-Town pitcher's struggling here to find the plate. That ball's up and out. Probably not going to get that borderline call when you're having a hard time finding the zone. Here's the pitch. Strike on the inside corner. She was taking all the way. Makes it 3-1. Here's the pitch. Oh, calls that one a strike. That one was up and in.
Yeah, it has.
Probably borderline, but so now we got 3-2 pitch to the third baseman, Avalon Ethel. The ball's grounded hard down third baseline, foul.
She was like 3 for 3 the first game. I know she had. Yeah, I think maybe all three of them were extra base hits.
She sees the ball well. I just remember when I turned the game on, I heard somebody say get their third triple of the game, so I thought it was her.
Ellie smoked one.
I think
Isabel said she had a home run.
I saw that highlight.
All right, here's the pitch, 3-2. Ball up. That's another walk.
Well, I think Izzy Bolliard hit a home run.
We got bases loaded. 1 out. That brings up Savannah Byler. You having a coach visiting the mound. It's an extended visit here on the mound, and so getting ready to break that up. So we have game reset here. We have 1 out. It's 1-1 in the bottom of the first. Mount Zion has the bases loaded. Savannah Byler, who is playing second base today for Mount Zion, bats from the left side of plate. Addison Roth is at third, Anna Cameron at second. Avalon Ethel is at first. Still a lot of speed on the bases. The infield is in to cut the run down at the plate. Makes a lot of room to dump a ball over their head. We got a ball up, though. Pitcher's been consistently up in the zone all day, so having a hard time getting the ball down. The ball was outside. Makes it 2-0. Pitch. We got a strike right down the middle. Makes it 2-1.
Get a close look at that sign because he's kind of laid it in the back.
Got a ball.
Like you're looking from here, and it's got the field kind of inlaid in the back. You know, I mean, really, it's really cool. He did a great job on it.
It's 3-1.
It's kind of in the background.
A lot of pressure here.
You can't see it unless you get.
We got a ball fouled off to the left side, off the screen.
No, but you get up to it, you can see it, and I mean, it's like you're looking from behind the plate, and you're looking out. Riley Reynolds.
We have full count, 1 out.
I think he does most of the signs for Greg, but he pulled off a miracle having to.
I thought maybe he did the sign.
Pitcher's getting ready to throw here. Here's the pitch. Ball out and away. Another walk. That makes it 2-1 Mount Zion. Bases are still loaded. Now batting. Number 12, right fielder, Rachel Besser. Catcher's calling the ball for calling it in. Up and inside. Gets away and it comes in. Play the plate. Got her out at the plate. Ball bounced off the screen. So Allen advancing home on the pass ball. Or wild pitch, I should say. It was Anna Kenamaru. Looks like she got maybe a little bit of a late jump on that read. Got a strike on the outside corner. Makes it 1-1.
But I didn't realize it either. My myself and Kirk Sark come over here.
Fouled up
They
and out of play.
They put it up on a Sunday or Saturday or Sunday. Oh shit! I just screwed that up.
It's a 1-2.
Edit. Out. 2. Yes. Okay.
Counts 1 and 2. We got Avalon Ethel at third, Savannah Byler at second.
Ben, I said, Ben, can you go
The ball down low,
in the morning
2 and 2.
and find out if you guys can get maintenance to come over here and put a cover over that? Because I said I want to cover it up for the field presentation. Ben texted me back next day. He says, I said, if not, let me know. I'll do it myself. He texted me back the next day. You better do it.
It's 2-2. Ball inside.
I went to
Full count.
bought a car. Me and Kirk Sark come over here that morning of the field dedication and come over here.
3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bottom of the first inning, 2-1 Mount Zion. Here's the pitch. Ball in. No, almost hit her, but he called it a strike. Ball was up and in. So we'll move to the top of the second inning. One run for Teutopolis, 2 runs for Mount Zion. All right, now we're back for the top of the second inning. Leading off this inning with the designated player, number 7, Mallory Blomer.
Leading off the top of the second inning for Teutopolis, designated player number 7, Mallory Blomer.
That first inning was a very long 35-minute first inning. A lot of walks. We got 1 pitch and a pop-up, and we got an out. So 1 pitch, 1 out. It's a way to change the pace. That first inning, we had a total of 8 walks between the 2 teams in that inning. 8 walks and 5 strikeouts. That's a lot of pitches. A lot of players that went the deep counts. So now batting the center fielder number 2, here Hartke. We got a ground ball, 2 pitches, 2 outs. Whole different pace of play here. Now we're back to the leadoff batter, shortstop, Jersey Gaddis.
Now batting the shortstop number 3, Jersey Gaddis.
We got 2 outs.
Never fails. About time to take it.
And here's the pitch. We got a pop-up foul. Almost an immaculate inning, but that one got out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Outside corner, but does not get the call. That makes it 1-1. I think the batter's feeling lucky there. We got strike 2, high strike down the middle, swung on a miss. Makes it 1-2. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. A little low and in. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Got 2 outs. And the pitch. Did she go? Nope. No appeal. Makes it 3-2. We have a full count with 2 outs. And he winds up. Ball up and out. Puts the batter on first. That brings up the catcher, Chloe Haney, number 25.
Now coming to the plate, the catcher number 25, Chloe Haney. Pretty good turnout for that field dedicated. I would say there's probably 150 people, maybe.
No balls, no strikes, 2 outs. Runner at first. Up the middle, line drive. Center fielder Anna Canamaru gets the ball, gets it back in quickly. Holds the hitter to a single. Going to get a courtesy runner for the catcher. We got 2 outs, 2 runners on. Now batting the second baseman, not the second, the third baseman, Malia Helmick.
Courtesy runner for the catcher at first base, number 22, Regan Slater. And now batting the third baseman, number 8, Malia Helmick.
We got a soft liner to second base. Savannah Byler fields it, throws it to Chloe Williams for the out. So a little quicker inning there. Everyone that got out swung at the first pitch. All right, we're back for the bottom of the second inning. Leading off the second inning for Mount Zion is going to be number 8, the catcher, Ellie Green.
Bottom of the second inning for the Lady Braves, catcher number 8, Ellie Green.
Last inning, Mount Zion scored 2 runs on 5 walks and no hits. Here's the pitch. Low and outside.
So anyway, but every time me or Kurt would email him about a question about something, or throw something by him, that we want to do, he'd say, "Well, let me check with Greg." No, this is supposed to be.
Here's the pitch. We got a fly ball center field. Straight back. Center fielder gets to the track, catches it right at the edge of the track. So that's it's an out. Now batting number 1, the left fielder, Molly Doolin. Ellie just missed getting her second home run of the season. That ball carried all the way to the front edge of the track, but the center fielder tracked it nicely. Here comes the pitch. Molly fakes the bunt, pulls back, ball outside. Molly bats from the left side of the plate. Another slapper on this Mount Zion lineup. A lot of good speed. Infield has to be ready. She'll lay down a bunt and get the first base before you know it. She bunts the ball. It's popped up, but just out of the reach of the third baseman. Molly stands in there. Here comes the pitch.
And this is like
Up and in.
and he
Ball
goes,
2.
he goes, oh, I got 2 that day. He goes, oh, Noah's one of them. I said, have Noah do it. So yeah, he said, whatever I want to make it.
2 balls, 1 strike to Molly. We got 1 out. Nobody on base.
Yeah, but yeah, so I text Katie.
Pitcher's ready. She throws. Oh, we got a swing and a miss on an outside pitch.
Can you give me a call
2-2.
please when Greg is not around? So she called me that night on the way home from work. She goes, hey, what's up? And I told her, I said, I need, we're going to have a police car come pick Greg up. And I said, you're more than welcome to ride in it too.
Here's the pitch.
And
Got a ball outside and low. Brings the count to 3-2. Ashley Tipton, Alyssa Tipton is still on the mound for the Wooden Shoes. Molly's worked the count full. We got a line drive, just foul over third baseman's head.
Katie said all he was doing was pacing the floor. And she said, I asked Greg about it. Not my dad. I asked Greg about it later, and he goes,
Molly steps in. Pitcher gets her sign.
about when we were fighting. And
3-2.
he's going to tell me he needs gas for his walk.
Here it goes. Ball outside. Molly draws a walk. That brings up the leadoff hitter and the pitcher, number 5, Ella Fink. She walked her last at bat and eventually scored. Expect a potential steal, maybe a bunt. Look to go first to third, possibly. We got a pitch. We got a bunt, fake. Runner goes easily in. Looks like so far both steal attempts for the Braves. They've gotten to second base easily. So it'd be something to look like they should be able to run here most of the night if they choose to. So 1 ball, no strikes. Here's pitch. We got a foul ball.
When they were pulling in the parking lot, I was back this way more. And as Noah come through with the car, he was in the car doing this too. He got out of the car, walked up to him, I said, I got you. And he said, yeah, you got me.
It's 1-1 with 1 out. Molly Doolin at second base. Ella's in the box ready to go. Here's the pitch. We got a ball outside. Ella showed bunt, pulls it back. We got another ball outside. It's 3-1 now on Ella. So far, it looks as if the pitcher's really struggled with these left-handed batters. She's trying to stay on the outside corner of the plate, but has not been able to consistently hit that corner. Trying to pitch their defense. They're playing way over, for a slap to the left side. Got the corner that time, 3-2. Shortstop and third baseman are away, pulled towards third base side of the infield, leaving a big hole in the middle. We got an outside pitch. Ella fights it off. Keeps it 3-2.
Started out by, welcoming everybody, thanking everybody for coming, all that other crap. Then I kind of made a list of the main people that were involved in getting us to that point of getting the sign up and all that, and introduced them.
Pitch inside foul.
So then had the alumni come out on the field, and I let them introduce.
Ella keeps fighting off the borderline pitches to stay alive here. 3-2, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second base is Molly Doolin. We got a ball outside. That brings up Addie Rotz, the shortstop, number 4. We got one out.
Now batting the shortstop, number 4, Addie Ross.
We'll check the defensive alignment here with Addie Ross. She is a threat to put a bunt down, but also has power to drive the ball out of the park. So you have to respect all sides of it. The outfield looks to be pretty straight away. The left and right fielders are favoring the line, leaving big gaps in the alley. We have strike one, an outside pitch. Ball up and out. Molly's getting a big lead at second base with the shortstop being way over. Second baseman did come behind her to put a little bit of pressure on her. Ball down and outside, called a strike. 1-2 to Addie Rotz with one out. Ball on the outside corner. She lifts it out to left center field. Center fielder drops it off the glove. That will load the bases. Nope, that ball got up. It was pretty high. Got up in the breeze. Was moving into the gap away from the center fielder. Ended up getting a lot closer to left fielder than probably originally thought. But like I said, the outfielders in left and right are playing way towards the line. So any ball in the gap like that's going to be a long run for the center fielder. So that brings up Chloe Williams with the bases loaded and one out. We got pass ball. Molly Doolin scores easily as it gets away from the catcher.
Who's going to throw it to him? Yeah. But he's as big as a diva as fucking Pickens is. So now you got 2 receivers, 2 out.
So we got 3 runs in now for Mount Zion. It's a 1-0 count with one out. Got a ball high, makes it 2-0. Pitcher digs in, 2-0. Big swing from Chloe. Fouled straight back. They were thinking about Rogers. I thought, you know what? They ever do that, I won't watch another fucking game as long as he's on that team. No way. I can't do it. 2-1. Chloe digs in the box. Bat from the right-hand side of batter's box. Pitch. Ball inside. That makes it 3-1. Catcher routinely is calling for more of an inside pitch. Looks like they're going to try to go away from Chloe at this pitch. Here she's set up on the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Right down the middle, though, and Chloe just missed that one. They wanted that ball outside, and that ball went more middle. Chloe just missed it. That brings us to a full count. Comes the pitch. Down the middle, she swings through it. Strike 3. That ball was down the middle, upper portion of the zone.
Now batting center fielder, number 7, Anna Canamaru.
Brings up Anna Canamaru, our center fielder, number 7. Last at bat, she walked. We got Ella Fink at third base. Addie Rotz at second. Anna is a threat to still lay down a bunt. Third baseman's looking for it. And it's a good bunt. Can they get her? Nope. Oh, and the run scores. A little hesitation. Addie comes around. And they get her at the plate. So with that play, Anna Canaroo got the bunt down. The ball was fielded by the third baseman. She looked at first and hesitated. Gave Elefink enough time to score on that hesitation. And then on the throw home from that, went to the backstop. Addie Rotz came around third trying to score. They were able to get the ball back to the plate and just in time to get her tagged out coming home. And so that ends the second inning for the Braves. Another 2-run scored. It makes it 4-1. All right, now top of the third inning. Number 10, Kaylee Zerson. Elefink is still on the mound. She digs in. She fires. We got a ball one high. All right, the batter digs in. She's ready to go. Ella rocks back. We got a ground ball hard. Diving stop by the second baseman, Savannah Byler. She throws from her knees and gets the out. Very nice play by the second baseman there. Hard ground ball took her to the middle of the infield where she dove for the ball. Nice backhand. And then threw a strong throw to first from her knees. So now batting the left fielder, number 6, Olivia Wormert. Here's the pitch. We got a strike. Ball was down the middle, maybe a little low, but looks like the batter did take a swing. Either way, it's a strike. Here's the pitch. Ball high. We got a fastball down the middle, swung on and missed. Brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. Top of the third inning. We have 1 out. We got strike 3. Swings at a high pitch.
Now batting the pitcher, number 12, Alyssa Tipton.
Now batting the pitcher, number 12, Alyssa Tipton. Here's the pitch. Got a strike outside. We got no balls, 1 strike. Batter's ready. Here's the pitch. We got a foul ball off to the left side. Oh, 2 with 2 outs. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Bounces in front of the plate. All right, batter's ready. Here goes the pitch. 1-2. Ball low, brings it 2-2. Counts all even. Mount Zion outfield's still playing pretty much normal depth straight away. Same with the infield. Here's the pitch. Ball low. Makes it 3-2. Brings the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Nobody on base. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. That's a walk. Get a courtesy. The flex is going to come in to run. Kylie Borges. Batting is right fielder number 5, CJ Apke. Strike outside. Corner. Counts 0-1. Got 2 outs. We got another strike on the outside corner. Batter swings through it. Makes it 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch, 2 outs. Ball inside, down and in. Still having some issues finding the plate consistently here. Got 5 walks in the game. Going through 3 innings. That brings the count to 2-2. Here's the pitch, 2-2 count. Strike 3, inside, batter swings through it. That completes the top of the 3rd inning. So after 2.5 innings of play, Mount Zion leads the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes 4-1. And now we're back, leading off the bottom of 3rd. The 3rd baseman, Evelyn Ethel. So far in this game, Mount Zion's got 4 runs on no hits. There have been 7 walks and given up, and then 2 errors by the Wooden Shoes. This is 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball up. Three balls, no strikes. Catcher set up on the outside corner. Here's the pitch. Misses inside, but gets the call. She was taken all the way. 3-1 on Avalon. Here's the pitch. Oh, check swing on a ball in. Brings it to 3-2. Count is full, nobody out. Line drive left field. That's the first hit of the game for the Braves. That's going to go for extra bases. She's going to get a ground rule double because it went underneath the fence. So, Coach Blakey had to have one go all the way around the bases just in case it didn't go under the fence. Waiting for the umpire to make the call. It's clearly on the other side of the fence, but so they're going to send her back to second base. Not sure why that took so long. We could easily see that from the press box that that ball was probably about 4 foot on the other side of the fence. And so it'll be a ground rule double.
Now batting second baseman number 11, Savannah Byler.
But that is the first hit of the game for the Lady Braves. Came on a 3-2 pitch that was up in the zone. At the plate now, Savannah Byler, number 11, playing second base. Third baseman's in, expecting a possible bunt. Ball low and outside. Savannah showed bunt, but did not offer. Here's the pitch, foul ball. Swinging on the 2-0 pitch. It was in the lower half of the zone. Two one. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. Two. Here's the pitch. Ball low and away. Brings it to 3-2. Runner on second base is Evelyn Ethel. Currently at the plate is Savannah Byler with a 3-2 count. Pitcher readies. That's right down the middle. Froze her. Ball's on the inner half of the plate, top of the zone. Could not pull the trigger.
Now batting right fielder number 12, Rachel.
We got the right fielder number 12, Rachel Besser, at the plate with one out. We got a strike. Right down the middle again. You'll be ready to take a good cut at that one. Got another strike. That's the same pitch that got her last at bat. That ball that runs on to the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Ball up. Makes it 1-2. Got to fight off anything close here. Ball inside. She just about offered but held up. Brings the count even, 2-2 with a one out. Runner at second base. Pitcher gets her sign. Ball was up above the shoulders. Makes it Makes the count full. Here's the payoff pitch. Inside, takes a swing, swings through it. That makes 2 outs.
Now batting the catcher, number 8, Ellie Green.
Ellie Green, the catcher, number 8, comes to the plate with a runner at second base. You got the pitch, ball up. Ellie hit a deep fly ball to center field last at bat. Took the center fielder all the way to the front edge of the track, but it was just a little bit too high, and the center fielder made a good play getting back on that ball. We got a ball fouled straight back overhead. Evens up the count 1-1.
He's sitting right there at the table when they come. Yeah.
Got a ball in.
I
was looking at it on my phone. I wasn't really paying
I am
attention.
almost 100% sure that was Jeff.
Count is 2-1 with 2 outs. Like to get that runner at second base home. Here's the pitch. Line drive up the middle. They're going to send her. He's going to score easily. Ellie's going to take second on the throw home, and she beats it.
That was a nice adjustment to that swing.
Nice piece of hitting there. Fought that pitch off, drove into center field. Gets the RBI. Emma Weaver's going to pinch run for, or courtesy run for Ellie Green.
Courtesy runner from the catcher at second base, number 6, Emma Weaver.
Well, it brings a lot of speed out to second base. Emma's very fast. We got a lot of speed at the plate with Molly Doolin. So got some opportunity for some potential small ball here.
Now batting left fielder, number 1, Molly Doolin.
A bunt with a little wild throw to first. Could play another run. Infield still shifted way to the left. Got a ball outside. And it's getting a nice lead at second base still with that infield shifted over. Second baseman's in normal spot. Allows her to get a really big lead. So any type of ball that's hit through the infield should be easy to score on. Got a ball low. Makes it 2-0. All right, pitcher steps in. 2 balls, no strikes. Ball way high. Out of the zone, way up. 3-0 pitch. I'm sure she's probably taken all the way here. Yep. Oh, and he gives that ball looked to be a little bit low and outside both, but he gives her the call on 3-0. Makes it a 3-ball, 1-strike count. Molly hits a little lazy fly ball at the left. It burns the left fielder. That's going to score a run. She's going to hold up at second base. Trading places. That's 2 batters in a row that traded places with a runner on second base. That's what you like. Score a run, get yourself in scoring position. That makes it 6-1 with 2 outs in the bottom of the third. That brings up number 5, the pitcher, Ella Fink. We're going to have a pitching change here for the Teutopolis Wooden Shoes. We're going to have some shuffling of positions here for the wooden shoes. So number 3, Jersey Gaddis is going to come into pitch. Like number 18 is going to come in and play third base. Looks to be replacing the pitcher. Number 18 is Olivia Rowley. And then moving to shortstop is number 8, Malia Helmink. All right, so that concludes her warm-ups. It looks like the flex is also in at first base. Number 27, Kylie Borges is in at first. Foul ball. Off the head. All right. Got a little breather for the batter there. Now we're back in action. It's 0-1 count. They're pitching her inside. She swung at a second ball that was going to hit her. So 2 balls, both of them basically hit her, but she swung at them. So it's 0-2 on 2 way inside pitches. Pitcher's been living outside all day. Now we got a new pitcher, and she's been bringing it inside. That's down the middle. She just sticks her bat out. They're not going to get her. Soft contact. Shortstop was too deep. Never had a chance to even make a throw. And the run doesn't score. She did not get to the plate before Ella got out. At first, I agree. I think the umps are right there. You got to sprint home. So that finished the inning. That'll bring us to the top of the 4th inning. 6-1. All right, here we are at the top of the
Leading off the top of the
fourth
order
inning.
for Teutopolis,
Got
designated player number 7, Mallory Blomer.
number 7, Mallory Blomer, is at the plate. Ella Fink is still on the mound. Outfield's still pretty much straight away. We got a ball low and outside. Ball in.
Oh, yeah.
Hot tub going. Join that after working outside. Bought one of those inflatable hot tubs. About $200 at Walmart. Oh, it's awesome.
Megan's had one for a few years now. She loves it.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
3-0.
Built a stone retaining wall over the weekend.
Here's the pitch.
Other rock work.
Ball up. That's a 4-pitch walk. Start off the inning. Ideal in this situation. That brings up the center fielder, Kara Hartke.
Now batting center fielder number 2, Kira Harkey.
And leaves he grounded out to the pitcher. Her last at bat on the very first pitch.
Did I tell you about it last month?
I think so, yeah.
That third week is when my knee started going to hell. Last week
Ball up.
3 weeks left. I'm just gonna pay for them. I'm done.
It's a 5 straight balls to start the inning. Hard hit ball, just foul down the first base line. We got a fly ball to right field. Besser comes in, cannot make the play. It puts runners on first and second with no outs. It brings up the leadoff hitter. The now pitching is the pitcher Jersey Gaddis for the Wooden Shoes. That was just a second hit for Teutopolis. Got another ball. One ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second. We got a bunt that goes foul. Just over the top of it. Looks like the Wooden Shoes are going to try to force the action here a little bit. Try to get a couple runners in the scoring position. We'll see if they keep the bunt sign on here. Their leadoff hitter. No, she swings away and swings through a high and inside pitch. It was probably going to be a ball. Brings the count to 1 ball, 2 strikes. We got a strike on the pitch that was high and outside. She chased 2 in a row that was well outside the zone.
Now batting the catcher number 25, Chloe Haney.
Brings up number 25, the catcher, the number 2 batter in the order for the Wooden Shoes, Chloe Haney. She steps up with runners on first and second base with 1 out. Got a ball up and in. Not a lot of action in the field today for either team, as we've had. We got a foul ball, hit the batter in the box and trickled fair. We've had 13 walks and 11 strikeouts between the two teams today. So not seeing a lot of balls put in play. Counts 1-1. We got a ball up, gets away from the catcher. Allows the runners to move up. Here's a pitch, 2-1 pitch. Ball. We got the pitch. Ball fouled off. Makes it 3-2. Got the payoff pitch here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runners on second and third. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. Loses her. That loads the bases. Bases loaded. 1 out for number 8, Malia Helmick, currently playing shortstop. We have a courtesy runner in for the catcher. We got a hard ground ball. What a play. We got an out. Run scores. Nice play by the second baseman.
Now batting second baseman number 10, Kaylee Zaruzin.
Ball up. Got a strike right down the middle. Makes the count 1-1. We got runners on second and third for the Wooden Shoes with 2 outs. The score is 2-6. Ball just on the outside, blocked by the catcher. Keeps it close. Runners can't advance. Pitch. We got a ball up. 3-1. Ball 4. Loads the bases again. Brings up number 6, Olivia Wormert. We got bases loaded, 2 outs, nowhere to put them. 6-2 ball game. Ball outside. Here's the pitch. Strike. Down the middle. Batter swings through it. 1-1 on the count. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Ball high. Way up out of the zone. Bring that ball down, make it competitive enough that they might want to swing. There we go. Foul ball off the right side. 2-2. We got a ball down in the dirt. That fills the count. 3-2, 2 outs. Runners will be going on the pitch. Any type of base hit would potentially plate 2 easily. We got a line drive. Oh, base hit through the right side. Ball coming home. Nope, dropped the ball. Run scores. 2 runs in. Ball 1. Runners on second, third. Ball gets away. Runner comes home. That makes it 5-6. Runner on third base. 2 balls, no strikes. So we got a swing and a miss. Makes it 2-1. The pitch. We got a ball, full count. Strike 3. Now batting for Mount Zion in the bottom of the 4th inning, the shortstop, number 4, Addie Rotz. All right, now we're ready to play. Umpire's back. It's the Wooden Shoes got 4 runs there in the top of the inning. The ball was outside, but he gives her the call. That ball's way high and outside. Brings the count 1-1. Pitch. Hard ground ball, just foul inside the first base bag.
Oh, really? Yeah, no shit.
Pitcher's getting her sign. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
If it's warm.
Pitch. Ball up.
Yeah.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Addy Rots. Pitch is outside, low and away. Brings it to a full count. Mount Zion needs to get some base runners on. Put some pressure on them. That was a tough take, but she gets the call. Ball 4. Brings up Chloe Williams, first baseman.
Now batting first baseman number 20, Chloe Williams.
Chloe digs in. Got a ball in the dirt. Throw to first base. Gets away. He's going to make it to second base. Got some things happening now. Ball low. Two balls, 0 strikes. Oh. Got a strike call. That one low and outside. 2 balls, 1 strike to Chloe. Pokes at it. Foul ball at the left side. We got 2-2 count. Runner on second base for Chloe. Pitch. Ground ball, foul again. It's inside the third base bag. Count stays 2-2. Here's pitch. Ball up. Makes the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody out. Ball 4 bounces in front of the plate. Good block by the catcher to keep the runner at second base. That brings up Anna Canamaru, the center fielder for Mount Zion.
Now batting center fielder number 7, Anna Canamaru.
Got 2 runners on.
He graduates this year?
Got a strike outside. Yeah, thought about a bunt and pulled it back, but still was called a strike. Ball outside. Got a swing and a foul ball out of play. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Oh, frozen
No doubt about that one.
on an inside pitch.
Now coming to the plate, the third baseman, number 2, Avalon Ethel.
Avalon Ethel at the plate now. The third baseman, we got runners at first and second still. Looking to move them over. We got a strike call in the inside corner. Here's the pitch. Ball up. Another ball high. Makes it 2-1. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. Just missed a little bit according to the home plate umpire. I've seen him ring people up on worse. I wouldn't take that with 2 strikes. Pretty close. Ball 4. Loads him up. Brings up Savannah Byler, the second baseman. Base is loaded. Base hit here. Will score 1, maybe 2 if it gets in the gap. We got a strike on the outside corner. Two strikes. Ball high. Snagged by the catcher. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Bases loaded. A lot of room up the middle. Got a ball high. Looks like try to take a little bit off of that one. Looks like tried to throw a curveball on that time. They'll have some spin on it, but went high in the zone. Ball 4, walks in a run. All right, the meeting at the mound's over. It brings up the right fielder, number 12, Rachel Besser. Here's the pitch. Ball high. They're continuing to struggle. All the pitchers today have struggled finding the zone consistently. We're up to 19 walks for the day between the two teams. 13 strikeouts, 19 walks, so still not very many balls hit into play. Ball outside. 3-0. No place to put her.
The bad thing is we got an umpire that's pretty chitless for the strike zone. Usually.
3 balls, no strikes, 1 out. Here's the pitch. Ball outside, not even close. Bases are still loaded. Run comes across, makes it 8-5.
Now batting the catcher, number 8, Ellie Green.
Ellie Green is the batter. We got 1 out. Bases loaded. Got strike 1. Pitchers take a long time to get her sign here. There we go. Got a ball low.
Yeah, that's true.
Another ball outside. Cannot find the corners.
Kind of miss it though when it happens, don't you?
I'm still watching on TV.
Oh, yeah.
We got that college in town there that keep saying I'm gonna go up there to home games.
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out. Here's the pitch. We got a high fly ball to center field. That should bring in a run. Ball's caught. We tag. Play at the plate. Not in time. Run scores.
Pretty good throw there. Back up by the pitcher, too. She was where she's supposed to be.
That makes it 9 runs for Mount Zion to 5 runs for the Wooden Shoes.
Now batting left fielder, number 1, Molly Doolin.
Molly Doolin comes to the plate. We got runners on second and third with 2 outs. Base hit here would be big. 2 runners sitting in scoring position with good speed out at second base. So any ball out into the grass will most likely score 2 runners. Oh, boy, that ball was high and outside, but he gave her the call. Ball was outside. There's the pitch. We got a ground ball to the pitcher. Be quick. She got the out at first, just by a couple steps. So that's finishes the inning. So after 4 innings, it's Mount Zion 9, Teutopolis 5. We got a pinch hitter for the Wooden Shoes. Number 4. Looks like last name Shoe. Yep. Lauren Shoe would be the
Leading off the top of the 5th inning for the Wooden Shoes, number 4, Lauren Shoe.
Alrighty, here we're getting ready to start the top of the 4th. Here's the 5th. Here's the pitch. We got his first pitch strike. Here's the pitch. Got a foul ball. Quickly 0-2. Off the bumper of someone's car. They obviously they never been here. They would have known better not to park right there. Got 0-2. Right down the middle, strike 3. That's a quick first out.
Now batting the designated player number 7, Mallory Blomer.
Mallory Blomer the plate. We got a swing and a miss for strike 1. And the pitch. Ball inside. Just missed the batter. The umpire went to get a ball, and he's taking his time to get back behind the plate here. Here's the pitch. We got a little blooper in the right center field. Nobody's going to get there. It's going to be a base hit. Brings up number 2, the center fielder, Kara Hartke.
Now batting the center fielder number 2, Kira Hartke.
We got one out, the runner on first base. Got a ball low. A little soft liner to second baseman. She lets it drop. We get the out at second. Runner safe at first. Got 2 outs, runner on first base, swing and a miss. The batter's number 3, Jersey Gaddis, the current pitcher for the Wooden Shoes. Here's the pitch. Foul ball. 0-2. Here's the pitch, 0-2. We got a ground ball to third. Makes the play, throws. We got the out. That takes care of the Wooden Shoes in the top of the 5th. So going to the bottom of the 5th, they got Mount Zion Still up 9-5.
Leading off the bottom of the fifth for the Lady Braves, pitcher number 5, Ella Fink.
What I didn't show is it has
Leading off at the bottom in the bottom of the fifth of Mount Zion is the pitcher, number 5, Ella Fink. We got a slap up the middle for a base hit.
But she didn't
Leadoff
show
batter's on.
the other one, the other two. But yeah, that one I seen on Facebook. That was cool. I mean, that match was cool.
Brings up Addie Rotz to the plate.
Now batting the shortstop number 4, Addie Rotz.
Mount Zion needs to plate 6 runs this inning to end it. We got the runner going. Steals second easily.
say Jarvis and says, yes, sir. Open mask. And it opens. Jarvis, yes, sir. Close. It closes.
Damn. She said you got it off eBay? Really?
One girl sent me a TikTok of some guy wearing one.
Got a strike.
I wonder how expensive one of those were. So I was thinking like, $150? I can't not buy that.
Dude, that'd be cool if you go to like a Halloween party or something, you know?
So I told Melissa, she's
Well, we got a bunt. Pop straight up to the catcher.
of course I'm an idiot. Her. I said, oh, just wait. The rest of the suit comes next week.
1 out. Brings up Chloe Williams, Mount Zion first baseman.
Now batting first baseman number 20, Chloe Williams. Yeah, my mic's even louder.
The catcher was waiting on this song.
Why?
Because she was dancing before it even came on.
Was she?
Like she had the little song memorized.
Here's the pitch. Line drive, foul. On a play to the right side. Here's the pitch. 0-2. Foul ball.
She is really on her front leg and a lot of swings tonight.
Like bailing a little bit.
Off balance as hell.
The first swing was actually good, trying to go to the opposite field.
Yeah.
It wasn't too bad.
But she's had 2 or 3 there last at bat. She was leaning and just bounced them over here.
Got a ball up and in. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out. Runner at second base. Reaches out. Hard hit ball. Oh, shortstop tries to pick off the runner at second. Throws it in the outfield. Gets nobody on that.
Oh, Chloe. I'm not sure she was playing attention on that one.
We got 1 out.
Now back to center fielder number 7, Anna
Anna Cameron is at the plate. Third baseman's in. Expecting a possible bunt. Ball gets past the catcher. Runner comes home. She's safe. Chloe takes second. Makes it 10-5. Here's the pitch.
On that chair.
1-1's the count. Got a swing and a foul ball there by Anna Kanemaru. Makes the count 1-2. Here's the pitch. Ball high.
Yeah.
Ball outside. Makes it full. Pokes it down the line. It's going to drift foul, though.
Mike and Rod are coming down the third week of July.
Oh yeah.
I don't think they're gonna be there the whole week. Mike's dragging Pat out there with him.
We're going to get a courtesy runner. Looks like number 3, Tatum Gray, will be the courtesy runner.
You know her, don't you?
Puts a lot of speed out there at second base for the Braves. Be looking to move a runner over, and we got a foul ball.
Ceremony and everything, and that thing was off. That's why I couldn't. I was wondering why it just didn't sound as loud as it used to be, and it wasn't getting near the volume out of it.
Still 3-2.
Even when Emma was singing the national anthem, I was turning it up, and it just didn't seem like it was.
Anna continues to fight off tough pitches. Working the count. Well, nice, another foul ball. Still 3-2. Pitcher can't sneak one past her here. Here's the pitch. Hard ground ball. Nice job there by Anna. Keep fighting off those pitches and getting herself a base hit. That brings up third baseman Evelyn Ethel. Got 2 runners on, 1 out.
Baseman number 2, Evelyn Ethel.
Here's the pitch. We got a ball low. Looks at 1-0. Braves are looking to try to score 5 more runs here to put this game away with run rule. Ball high. We got a strike call. Here's the pitch, 2-1. Ball outside.
SEC is expensive. They're practically paying people to show up at Northern.
That is straight.
Called strike 2.
Here's $10 if you want something.
We got 3-2 count. Runners on first and third really put them in motion here with only one out. Ball inside. All right, we got bases loaded for Savannah Byler with one out.
Now back second baseman number 11, Savannah Byler. Yeah, it did.
Ball high.
And I know what I'm talking about there.
One ball, no strikes, one out. Bases loaded. Overhead. Runner held up. Good read off the backstop by the runner at third, not to go home on that one. Oh, called strike on an outside pitch. Two balls, one strike to Savannah. Ball outside, runner goes. Gonna be at the plate. Hey, she's safe, easy. Ball gets past the pitcher. Three balls, one strike on the batter. The ball took a big hop. Runner got a good read on it, made it home. Ball four. Loads the bases again.
Now batting the right fielder number 12, Rachel Besser.
Ball outside. One ball, no strikes with the bases loaded. We got a visit to the mound. All right, that brings Rachel Besser back to the plate here. One ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. Two balls, no strikes on Rachel. Here's the pitch. Ball high and outside. Still struggling to find the plate. We've had, between the two pitching staffs today, we've had 22 walks. And still counting. That's a strike. 3-1. One out. Bases loaded. Here's the pitch. Ball four. That was a close one, but Ellie Green's batting for Mount Zion with a score. Scores 12-5. Mount Zion with 1 out. 3 more runs will end the game. So the runner at first base will end the game if we can get Rachel Besser home. There's the pitch. Called strike. 1-1. Ball. Oh, called a strike. Low strike. Bob, he had to think about it for a little bit. Decided it was close enough.
Wall drills, it says.
She chased it.
She said, I thought I lost a tooth for a second.
Pitch started outside and stayed outside. We got 2 outs.
Killer number 1, Molly Doolin.
Like to see a base hit here. Get a couple more of these runs across.
She hit one like she did last time. We're done. Game's over.
Ball outside. Ball in. Outside. 3-0. Bases loaded. No place to put her here. Sure she'll be taking here. Usually don't get a green light in this situation, especially today with the number of walks that we've had. Ball 4. It brings in a run. Brings the winning, gets the winning run out to second base. Oh, we're going to make a pitching change, I guess. So. Number 27, Kylie Voorhees, is going to come in to pitch for the Wooden Shoes. She was at first base. So it looks like so number 8, Malaya Helmlich is probably going back to third base. All right, we got a few lineup changes here for the wooden shoes. Malaya Hamlick is going back to third base. It looks like Jersey Gaddis has went back to shortstop. Kylie Bories is coming to pitch. And Mallory Blomer is at first base. A bat for Mount Zion is number 5, Ella Fink. The runner at second base would end the game by run rule. That's a pitch. It hits batsman. So, yep. So that gets run 14 across. So now we're looking for 1 run. So we'll take a hit by pitch, walk, base hit.
Now back to shortstop number 4, Addie Rotz.
We're not picky.
Yeah, no kidding. Not at this point, we're not.
Here's the pitch.
Yeah, this is
Ball.
Oakall Valley's number 1. They got 2 girls that throw about like this. The other girl just a little bit slower than the second girl. But I mean, you know, you got 9 girls to choose from. But again, you can't do much. But now, like I said, they go out there and have fun.
Got one across.
Ball 2. 2 and 1.
I don't know if you remember Greg's ex-wife, Kelly, from way back. Her daughter, now, she plays on there. I think she's one of the pitchers.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
She was going to end it real quick, wasn't she?
That's what this is.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes the watermelon. About 5 minutes out in front of it.
Strike 1, strike 2, strike 3.
Yeah, yeah. That was funny.
Ball 3. Here you go. This is it.
Comes down fast.
Runners are going to be moving.
And he don't let us down.
This is what you get paid $50 for there, Ross.
Yep.
Ball 4. That's the ball game.
That's it.
That will wrap it up. 15-5. Mount Zion wins. That will conclude our telecast.
I still assume we're having a JV game.
Thank you for joining in.